Another Ligue 1 season is just around the corner, and while it is undeniable that PSG are by far and away the favorites to clinch yet another title, it would be silly to dismiss the coming campaign as a done deal. Thus, it's worth taking a look at the clubs most likely to put the brakes on PSG's Ligue 1 dominance, starting with bitter Le Classique rivals, Marseille. Portuguese manager André Villas-Boas has replaced embattled Rudi Garcia after a disappointing season that saw OM miss out on European football. The appointment was a curious one, considering Villas-Boas' 2-year hiatus from the game. However, it also showed the intention to get the team to play a more attacking and entertaining brand of football, which is his philosophy. The fact that Marseille will not be competing in Europe is of benefit to the Portuguese, as it allows for more time on the practice field. But without an influx of new signings, it's difficult to see the current crop of players carry OM across the finish line, even though the supremely talented Dimitri Payet and Florian Thauvin have remained at the club and can come up with the goods. Only 6 points separated Saint-Etienne from Champions League football. A 4th place finish in the last campaign surprised most, and evidenced the incredible work done by the now departed manager Jean-Louis Gasset, who got the best out of his players, including mercurial attacking midfielders Remy Cabella and Wabi Kazri. The Tunisian was one of the league's most impressive players, scoring a career record 13 goals. Unfortunately, Cabella has left for Krasnodar and was followed out the door by Ait Benasser, who was impressive in the middle of the park. Dennis Bouanga from Nîmes and Riyad Boudabous are exciting additions, but one gets the impression that Gasset was the crucial ingredient in Saint-Etienne's success, and he's decided to take a vacation. Having just evaded relegation the previous season, Lille became one of the stories of the 2018-2019 campaign by pipping perennial French powerhouses Marseille and Lyon to second place. Breakout performances from the BP trident of Jonathan Bamba, Jonathan Ikone, and Nicolas Pepe transformed Les Dogs into one of the most entertaining sides in Europe. Pepe in particular stole the show with his 22 goals and 11 assists, earning the Ivorian an $84 million move to Arsenal. The winger's exit may not have made such a dent in Lille's current ambitions had Pepe's heir, Raphaël Leão, not signed for Milan a day later. Their departures mean that almost 50% of Lille's goals have gone with them. And while US international Tim Weah and Nigerian starlet Victor Osimhen have high ceilings, even manager Christophe Gauthier wouldn't ask them to replicate the exploits of the men they're replacing. It is Lyon who stand the best chance of pushing PSG all the way to the wire, despite the fact that key players Nabil Fekir and Tanguy Ndombele have moved on. For most clubs, such heavyweight departures would prove almost impossible to rebound from, but Lyon's squad is littered with talent, making their inability to add silverware to the trophy cabinet since 2012 one of French football's biggest head-scratchers. Lyon still boasts one of Europe's most formidable front lines, featuring Memphis Depay, poacher Moussa Dembélé, who will play his first full season in club colors, and Martin Terrier, who is one of France's most exciting young attacking talents. Brazilian Thiago Mendes has signed from Lille, joining a midfield trio that will include crafty Houssam Ouar and steely Lucas Toussaint. And the backline has also been reinforced with highly touted Danish center-back Joachim Andersen. The biggest question mark surrounding the club, though, is whether Brazilian manager Silvinho has what it takes to guide the club to success. However, with former club legend Juninho joining as director of football, there's certainly cause for optimism. The Ligue 1 title is PSG's to lose, but the Parisians would be wise not to take the chasing pack lightly.